make me start talking about the Tease movie, bro.
I don't know.
Quick synopsis of the Tease movie, and this is pretty much the whole movie. Girl has teeth in vagina. Go. Really quick question. ADHD, but fuck it. It's the Scheuneman show.
Yeah.
In Teeth, the movie where the girl has teeth in her vagina for some reason. Did those teeth, like, they could bite and shit, but did they have a mind of their own? Or did she have complete control of them? The Scheuneman Show, episode 98. I would like you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. All those things. And then when you're done with that,
hit the bell.
When you're done watching this whole episode, you hit the bell.
Subscribe.
You're going to love it. And then they already subscribed and liked. So now they have to hit the bell, watch the episode, and then they have to go to the ScheunemanBrand.com and go purchase something, because I'm sure this coming Friday or the weekend's coming up. Actually, you'll be hearing this on Monday. So get something on Monday so you can be fly as a bird on Friday or Saturday. You make not the Vans.
Not the pants. Yeah, the pants.
That's like a shoe move, but yeah, no, he's
like this.
He's got the cargo joggers on, one of my favorite garments from the collection. I wear them quite often, as you can see on the show. Good for all storage needs, comfortable, and good for daily use. You can match them with quite possibly any outfit. As you can see, Marquise has got on some bullshit, and he just has one good piece.
Bullshit used to love DGK.
I'm just kidding, bro. That's a DGK jacket?
Yeah.
Yeah, we came up on that shit.
Yeah.
Right now, we're here at episode 98, and this is going to be
a fun one.
Short one. Oh, yeah.
A fun
Both
short
of those
one.
things.
I like a quickie.
Time constraints and all that stuff. We'll get into it.
Yeah.
This last week's episode came out late because Google wants to sign me out of my account and do all this bullshit. And so we had to jump through hoops for Google to get signed back in. But, it almost felt okay, because here's another announcement and an excuse all in one. We've been working on getting our podcast on more platforms, and we made some progress on that by technically, I think, okay, here's the thing. Maybe we can just talk about this on the show. Okay, first of all, like I said, we're trying to get onto more platforms, such as Spotify. I think at some point Amazon and Apple Podcasts, maybe iTunes as well soon. I don't know if the Apple Podcasts and iTunes are the same thing, but we're definitely going to be on Spotify and Apple Podcasts at the very least.
Now, would it be stupid to be on SoundCloud, though?
I don't think that's a thing, but we could see. It would just be audio. Like Apple Podcasts apparently is just audio.
Yeah.
So if you want to listen to the podcast on there and get the audio, go ahead and feel free to do that. All of the episodes are not yet up there. I'm trying to decide if we're going to go try and upload as many episodes on there from the past and then put all new ones on there as well, obviously. Or if we'll just, like, on those other platforms, we will start at episode 98, for example. Currently, right now, we are 100% ready to post on Spotify as well. So consider Spotify a new place to find the Scheuneman Show. Right now, we have actually an exclusive clip up on Spotify. It was something I wanted to post, but it's also meant as a test to see if it worked.
Is it the damn bomb clip?
Well, the process of getting your podcast on these other platforms is actually a pain in the ass. Like, once you do it and get it finished, it's quite easy and fine, but like doing it for the first time, like, it's a pain in the ass, dude. You have to I luckily got help from someone that had done this recently with their own podcast, and so I was able to avoid some of the pitfalls that they fell into. But even still, getting a clip posted onto Spotify and starting out with Apple as well took us like 2 to 3 hours, and it was quite the pain. We do it for you guys, but going into the next thing is, so we're gonna be on Spotify, right? But the thing about Spotify is they don't support 4K podcasts. You have to be in 1080p to be on Spotify. So I'm like, does that mean we have to degrade our podcast episodes to 1080p, which is still just fine, and then like do that across all platforms so that it works with all platforms? Or do we now have to export 2 different versions?
Damn.
Because like I said, like we do 4K typically on YouTube.
Yeah. So just for the clips.
But
I mean,
what do you mean just for the clips?
Yeah.
We put a clip out on Spotify as a test. That doesn't mean that there's only clips going out on Spotify.
I know, but I make clips, and I think I could like mess with the quality, but I don't know. I mean, so I think it would just leave it, put something to Spotify like that.
What? I don't know what you just said. But the question is, if we're 4K. Going to, do we make 2 different versions of the episode? One goes to YouTube 4K and one goes to Spotify 1080p, and then make sure we are like deleting the extra versions or like all of them once we're done doing that, so we don't fill our hard drive up super quickly? Or do we just do one version that's always going to be 1080p? Maybe
you can't post in 4K on Spotify.
Yeah, that's what this whole thing was about.
It won't post at all. I thought it would post, but not be as clear as it.
No, it just the format doesn't support 4K video.
Okay, so like, yeah, I don't know.
So I guess put down in the comments how much 4K means to you guys, because technically the easier way would be to just go to 1080p, but I kind of like that we're in 4K, because that's like a kind of, it's a luxury podcast to go along with your luxury clothing.
4K is way better.
We'll probably end up doing 2 versions, because it doesn't take a whole lot to like export 2 different versions. So yeah, that's what we've been doing. The reason that kind of qualifies as a bit of an excuse for a late episode is because we technically did release new content in time.
Yeah.
But it just wasn't a full episode. I'm sorry, guys. We've also been planning for this Runway show. I'm still on the music hunt. I'm still trying to pick out my songs. I think the idea that I expressed last episode has been condensed down into a cleaner version. But now I have to go and reach out to the people who are helping put the event together, the people that are giving us the spot on the stage type thing. I have to reach out to them to make sure that they're not going to stunt our creativity and force us to do the vanilla Runway type show. I'm not trying to do something super crazy that's way out of the ordinary, but I am trying to do something just a bit tweaked, just a bit different from the rest of the people. So I need to make sure I need to coordinate with the people who are hosting the event to make sure, like, hey, you guys aren't going to trip about this, right? Because it's going to take some coordination with the models. It's going to take a few things. But I think with my new idea, my adjusted idea, I don't think there should be any problems. I think I'm going to keep my new idea to myself. It has the same idea of the one I talked about last episode.
Yeah.
But I've taken some things out and added some things. But
I feel, I don't know. I feel you got this. I feel like you can get this figured out.
Speaking of the Runway show, we're going to be presenting 10 different looks / outfits with 10 different models, a different model for each look.
Yep.
So the Columbus Fashion Council is helping us find some models to use. But this is interesting, at least to me. So I'd sent them out to get some models, right?
Yeah.
I was like, I need 10 models, 1 female, 9 males.
Just one?
It sounds weird when you say it out loud, but it's actually just to show, like, the clothes were designed to be, like, they're technically, like, men's clothing, but it is very, like, I mean, I think with today's culture, everything is bendable. So I don't even think it needs to be labeled as unisex for people to treat it as such.
Yeah.
Because even if it's like straight up men's clothing, that's not going to stop a baller ass female to
I
just
think
throw
what
it
you're
on.
trying to say is it's not your typical girly girl type like skirt.
Yeah, I mean, we're not making dresses,
Yeah, yeah.
but
Like
we have female customers that love the clothes.
yeah, for sure.
And it's not like females don't wear hoodies or jackets. So it works for both genders. And that's what I'm trying to portray with this one female model. Now, I had hit up the Columbus Fashion Council, like, let's just say I hit them up on a Monday about getting the models. And they're like, all right, sounds great. Now, on Tuesday, I get approached by a female model. And she she DMs me asking hey, I see you guys are having a runway show. I would love to be a part of it. Yada yada yada. And I look at her account and she's like, I mean, she's got fucking more followers than we do. She's like a solidified model. Looks great. Like it would be great for the show.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh hell yeah. Like maybe we'll give her a shout out. Hopefully I'm not stepping on toes because there's a little twist that's coming up here. So yeah, we were hit up by Lauren. Adore Lauren is the Instagram, and she's got 11.7 thousand followers, and she wants to be one of our models. I was like, that would be awesome. You'd be great. And so she's like, sweet. And so that's that's the female model checked off the list. And then I'm like, for a second, I was like, wait a second. Do you think that her, a professional model, just saw that there was an event coming up, a fashion event, and as a model, she's like, oh, this could be work for me. I'm going to approach them to see if I can be one of their models. Or did the fashion council get her to approach me? And I think I ended up getting an email that damn near confirmed, that she wasn't even approached by the fashion council and she just outright reached out to us.
Yeah.
Like on her own terms.
That's cool.
So it was pretty cool. I mean that's what you would do, right? Like you don't
Maybe
always...
she saw the opportunity and like you said was like, hey, I want to get into this, see what's up, and took it.
Yeah, no, and that's what I mean. And that also goes to show like this is like any runway show would be cool. Like we had ideas and we still might do this, but we had ideas of like our own, like completely our own solo runway show.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this practically is like it's going to be, the runway show consists of two, possibly there's a small chance of three, but they told us two.
Okay.
Us and then one other designer.
Yeah.
So practically is just us. Like it's not like we're part of a huge list of like designers. Like it's so like we had ideas of doing our own, like just like throwing our own runway in our own location, coordinating it completely by ourselves, and then filming it and making content out of it.
Mm-hmm.
We still might do that, but now with this opportunity, like us being hit up by a professional model like that without even like approaching them just goes to show how big of an event this is. Because like, does it hit everybody the same way it does to me? Like it's the fucking Schottenstein Center.
Yeah,
arena.
I mean
Like,
it hits. Yeah,
I saw Post Malone there. I'm like 99%.
It's gonna hit definitely. It's gonna hit different when we get when it's happening.
It's an
too.
arena.
Yeah, it's gonna be wild, dude.
And so it's really exciting because they also like let us know like, yeah, we're expecting thousands of people in attendance.
Holy shit, bro!
I thought I mentioned that last time. Yeah, no, there's gonna be a lot of people there. So it's just, what I'm saying is like it's gonna be a big event. We're like,
it is a big
model heard of it. Like it's not like it's just underground. And I guess there's gonna be, I think we might be selling clothes there as well because there's vendors there.
Yeah.
But it's exciting. And then also, apparently, Columbus Fashion Week is coming up, and so they're starting to take applications again. Last year we got like, I don't know, this isn't how they label it, but pretty much if you were to say like there's like of Fashion Week, there's pretty much like gold medal, silver medal, bronze medal, or like headliner, co-headliner, opener.
Mm-hmm.
We were pretty much more or less we were like the top two decisions. We were one of the top two decisions for headliner slash gold medal last year.
Yeah.
Um, we heard that they pretty much only ended up not picking us for like, I don't know how you would say that, like headliner of Fashion Week, because
It was, yeah.
the other brand that they ended up going with was more like, you know,
Well, you get to show off.
runway aesthetic and
Yeah.
less like, you know, we designed streetwear that you could wear like in your daily life and like purchase and wear all the time. And that's not a diss at the other clothes of that headline last year's Fashion Week, but they are like way more like, they look like finale runway clothes, if that makes sense. I don't want
Yeah.
to say like almost costume esque, but I think people get what I'm saying. Um, anyway, so we
Anyway.
got real fucking close to getting the headline position last year.
Uh-huh.
And when you have to go in like what's the thing called? When you have to audition for it.
Mm-hmm.
So me and Colin went to an audition last year, and we had to like show our collection and then go in. It felt like just like an actor would do. We go to this place, speak to some people, and then we get called into this smaller room. And you walk into this smaller room that I didn't even know existed, and there's like a table of like 4 or 5 people, like heads of fashion council and shit. And we're just standing there in front of them, and we have to spit our shit about like what the collection is. Here's the collection, and then explain the collection, all that. It was cool, but it was nerve wracking because it's like, damn, this is really an audition. Because it was kind of just something we're like, yeah, why not? We'll just pull up and do it. But like it ended up being like, oh shit, dude, I could see how someone might want to like prepare for a long time to do this audition.
Yeah.
But we were just genuine in there and talked to the people, and they really liked it. Anyway, they took our picture afterwards, and like I just said, they ended up notifying us like, oh, it's really close. We're gonna actually go with this person, but we like you were about to be picked type shit. And we were still a part of the show, but just in a different way. And we attended Fashion Week and all that. And the picture they took of us, I remember when they took this picture of me and Colin, I remember thinking like, damn, they're taking my picture, bro. I'm gonna look like shit. Like it was one of those days where I just like I wasn't like thinking I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get photographed. Like
Yeah, yeah.
it was just like daily me, I
You're
guess.
like, oh shit! Now it's time to take a photo.
So I remember when they take this picture, I'm like, oh, dude, I'm gonna look like shit in this picture. And then since Fashion Week is happening again and they're taking applications for the auditions, they're posting about it, and they used the two like headliner and co-headliner pretty much, like the people who headlined and then us.
Okay.
So the picture they took of us and the picture they took of the other person. And no disrespect that I'm not like remembering the name of the other person. I think I do, but I don't want to mispronounce. It's like whatever. And so they make this post about Fashion Week 2024, and our picture's there, and I was like, "What the fuck, bro? I love that picture."
Yeah. It was a good thing.
The picture looked great, and I had never seen it before, and I was like, I actually hit them up. I was like, "Yo, can we get that?" Like I was like, "I want that picture." Like
You said,
both
"Yo,
me
can we
and
get
Colin looked great,
That's good.
and I never say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know what we're. It's kind of weird because like there's the Fashion Week going on
Mm-hmm.
or coming up, which would be something cool to like shoot for. But like maybe we'll do both. But part of me is like, bro, we have this fucking huge ass runway show. Like it's almost enough. But then the position that we're at with this collection and as a small business, it's tempting, and I'm thinking slash leaning towards like we should try and just hit it all. Like we should, but then again, it does feel weird And it does feel too soon for there to be Fashion Week again. Because we
It is.
released
It
this
is
collection
Yeah.
in like December.
Well, how many fashion weeks do they do?
Now this is where I might sound ignorant, but I thought it was only one a year. Because it said all it says this time is 2024 Fashion Week applications. Like, so it feels really way too soon. Like it's not like it's been a full year since.
Maybe they just do it early.
I don't
Like
know.
the
Maybe maybe
application.
they start taking applications like way early. I don't know, but anyway, the we were showing off the Stone collection at our last audition, so it almost feels strange to come back with the Stone collection again. But it hasn't even been that long, so I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe that's what will end up making the decision for us. Is
The
like,
photos at the runway were gonna be cool as fuck, though.
dude, I can't wait for this show. It's gonna be so much fun.
Oh yeah.
Getting to like give the songs to DJ MV, getting to watch it, getting to do the walkthrough, getting to see the idea come to life. It's gonna be so fucking cool. And yeah, that's gonna be April 20th.
420.
And I believe we go on around 2. So if anybody watching wants to attend, make sure like come and show out and come check it out. Like if you watch this podcast, like you should come. It'll be cool. It's gonna be a really cool event. There's the Runway show, obviously, and then I believe after either that later that day or like next day or something, there's gonna be some like the biggest tailgate party of the year. There's gonna be
we're linking up
basketball game.
We're gonna have some crazy ass fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be a cool thing to go to. So come check it out. Come see the show.
Come hit us up. Come talk to us.
Yeah, and who knows, bro? Maybe what if we could do like a live podcast there? Not like on stage, but like what if we had like a vendor booth?
Yeah.
And like we did it there. That'll be weird. It's doing like a Q&A or something. I also need to find out if I have to. I want to, but I'm also gonna say it this way. I have to find out if I need to talk there at the Runway show. I would assume that it's a Runway show where they'd be like we're showing off our collection. You would assume that before the show,
you talk a little bit,
or after you would talk.
Yeah.
That's fucking nerve-wracking on stage in front of thousands of
people.
I've talked in front of crowds. I've done news interviews, but like, and honestly, the reason I'm not old me would be freaking out and losing it.
Yeah.
I'm still freaking out a little bit, but one of the reasons I'm not losing it that much is because I imagine it can't feel much different than a news interview. Because when I did that news interview with Spectrum, I'm knowing that like this is going on fucking cable.
Yeah.
So like it doesn't feel a whole lot different. But I also do remember how I felt doing that interview. I was in control, but I also like your heart's pumping a bit.
For sure.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting. But I also really do want to talk about the show we're gonna put on and also the collection and thank everybody and all that stuff. There's things that I don't want to spoil too much, but there's things about my plans for the show that I want to talk about, but I feel like I should just leave it for the show. Maybe we leave it for the episode after the show. I don't know. But oh shit, dude. Did you hear the McDonald's partnered with Krispy Kreme?
Yeah, I did hear about that.
That shit's gonna be wild.
And what do you think that would like?
So it means.
Do you think it's just gonna be all donut based, like with that, or?
Okay, so for those who don't know,
donut
Krispy
burger?
Kreme just announced that they're going to partner with McDonald's, which will begin to go into effect in 2024. I believe like Q3 or Q4 of 2024, and then be in all locations by 2026. A lot of people will hear this and they're like, "Oh, it's not till 2026." It's like, no, you'll like, for example, Columbus is a test market, so which means that like McDonald's or other places around here in Columbus, oftentimes, like if they're trying out a new item or a new idea, they'll try like Columbus McDonald's will like get it first,
Yeah,
before it goes nationwide. And there's other test markets as well, but Columbus is one of them. Like, for example, I don't think mozzarella sticks went around the country in McDonald's, but I don't know if you remember, but
Yeah, we
when I
had 'em.
used to work at McDonald's, we had mozzarella sticks for a short period of time. I think we even had the chicken tenders before the chicken tenders came out.
And the spicy nuggets.
Type shit, yeah. So I'm thinking that we will probably be some of the first cities and people to see this collaboration happen. But on to the next question you had. I know for a fact that at the very least it means they're gonna sell. Like those packs of donuts that they have at grocery stores of Krispy
Yep.
Kreme.
Yep.
I think they're going to have Krispy Kreme donuts in a similar fashion than like as that. But I think that it's also gonna. I think they're gonna be like better and fresher.
Okay.
They might even give McDonald's some of the equipment to like prepare them somewhat. No, but then again, there's no way that like I'm sure you guys have been to a Krispy Kreme where they had the whole like glazing of the donut machine where it goes down that whole conveyor
Yeah.
belt and gets fucking covered.
Glazed.
So fucking cool to watch as a kid.
This is really cool.
I don't think they're gonna have that whole shit, but I also don't think that the donuts they're gonna have at
They're gonna have,
McDonald's
like,
are gonna
donut
be
burgers?
grocery store quality, because those kind of suck. They're not horrible, but they like. I think they're gonna be fresher than that, but similar.
Hmm.
And then where my brain goes is like the fact that they're collaborating like this and they have a partnership. They're not just gonna sell Krispy Kreme donuts at McDonald's. They're also gonna be changing, like making new menu items. So I fucking mark my words. You're gonna see some shit like a glazed donut McGriddle,
Yeah.
or like
That'd be so good.
I saw a post of somebody made of a fucking donut Big Mac, which is a bit crazier. But you're gonna start seeing shit like that. They'll probably make like a donut sandwich or like a donut McFlurry, or
Ooh, a McFlurry, donut flavor McFlurry
Yeah.
would be good.
because McDonald's is on crack
Donut
with their
pieces.
creativity and shit, bro. One thing, obviously, down the line, there's gonna be like brand related trips we take that we'll do like shows in other places or about stuff we do. But I just thought of something recently, and this may sound ridiculous, but there's something I've been meaning to do, and I would love to do it with you. And I think it would be really cool to like, I don't know, this is stupid, but it would be a talk, at least make up like 15 minutes of talking on the pod,
Hmm.
and we could do a pod there. In Chicago, there is a McDonald's that has the world menu. Meaning, I'm sure, do you know how like your McDonald's in the Philippines has all kinds of items
Yeah.
that are going to be different
Like
than
China
here?
and shit. Like
China or Mexico. Even Mexico
they
has
have every
or
item.
Canada. Like every country has different shit, right?
Yeah.
So apparently, and I'll Google it right here, right now.
Bruh.
Apparently, there's one in Chicago that has every item that's sold in any McDonald's,
Bruh.
and
How?
it's huge. Let's
It's a
Google
huge
it, bro.
McDonald's?
Let's Google it, bro.
How do you keep up with that shit?
See, like I know for a fact I've heard about this, but as I say it, it's like I'm thinking the same thing you are. Like that's so many items.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys get it. It's not just like, oh yeah, they got one more item. Like even a Mexico McDonald's is sick to go to. They have like all kind. They always have different McFlurries at least. They've got like different sandwiches, different like I
Yeah.
see some crazy shit. Like even Canada has different stuff. Okay. Chicago World. I forget what it's called. Okay, yeah. Global menu. I think okay, yeah, all right. It's called the Global Menu McDonald's. Okay. Global menu info. Oh, this is starting to scare me, but I think it's more than this. All right, so I just pulled up something, and it almost makes it appear as though, like they pick like 10 items from McDonald's around the world, and it's not everything. But here's like a few examples.
Every like monthly it changes or like
Type shit.
Okay.
So you've got the beef entree, and I might be pronouncing that wrong, and that's in England, the UK. My bad. Barbecue bacon stack.
Ooh.
Fresh from the UK, the sandwich is twice as nice. 2 juicy beef patties, 2 slices of pepper jack cheese, and 4 halved strips of bacon start off this tasty entree. Add in fresh Roma tomatoes, shredded lettuce, slivered onions, and creamy barbecue sauce.
Oh,
That's from
bro.
the UK. Tokyo. The and I've heard this before. I've heard that no, this was Burger King, but I think it works anywhere. Apparently in like Tokyo, if you go to like Burger King or McDonald's or like KFC, the seafood menu items there, even at fast food, is like the best shit. Like one rapper said that he went to Tokyo and every day he went to Burger King and had a fish sandwich because it's like legit high quality fish they use. Now this guy could just be an idiot and he just really liked it. But that's what he said. He was like, it's just because it's Tokyo and like,
Yeah.
Japan specializes in sushi, so like, okay. I don't know how to
They said that.
pronounce
Real
this, but
fish.
EBI Filet-O Burger. Ebby. We heard you loud and clear on the Ebby Filet-O Burger. I'm gonna get flamed, bro. This is some word I'm not pronouncing right. Folks are crazy about this crispy, crunchy seafood sandwich on a steamed sesame bun. If you have not tried it yet, you have one more chance. Get it while it's hot. Okay.
But
It's
is
just
it
some
good
crazy.
here?
It's just some fish
Would it
sandwich
be
from
some good
Japan.
fish here though?
What?
Since it's
So like a fish fillet here. Here's the
no,
idea.
no. Listen, since that's around the world menu, would they have the good fish at that?
I bet they would though, because I bet they get the same exact ingredients sent over.
Okay.
Because it's a corporate McDonald's. Chicken Big Mac. This is it's
That
saying
sounds
that's not from
good.
a specific place and it just pops up globally. I don't even need to explain it. You can imagine. Instead of beef, it's a fucking like McChicken patty.
With some
Winter fries
sweet and
in
sour.
France. These look like steak fries. Yeah, like steak fries from France. McDonald's steak fries. Salted caramel McFlurry with Oreo from
Oh,
Korea. Salted caramel dipped cone from Korea.
what's up with them and salted caramel?
Bro, I don't know. I swear I've seen that before. See, bro, I think they tested the Krispy Kreme thing in Canada first. Because look at this: mini donuts, Canada. Canada keeps reeling us back for more. Soft, tender, baked mini donuts any time of the day. Choose from chocolate glazed or maple caramel.
I was gonna say Tim Hortons is like Canadian.
McPops.
Is Krispy Kreme?
McPops in Spain.
What's
The
a McPop?
McPops from Spain are rolling out new flavors to tease and delight your taste buds. And I think they serve those at the fucking. We've talked about this before, but like
The Pop?
McCosmics. Do you remember talking about that?
Yeah.
It's a new McDonald's spin-off thing that's
Yep.
like if you combine like McDonald's, Tim Hortons, and Starbucks. It's got like more crazy drinks. They look like little fried dough things with powdered sugar on them and filling.
Good, bro.
Okay. I visited McDonald's Global Menu restaurant in Chicago and tried delicious international fare like the Chinese Kung Pao chicken sandwich and Malaysian mango sundae. All right.
Shit's crazy.
Okay, so here's what it is, and this makes way more sense.
Okay.
The restaurant was opened in 2018 and offers a rotating menu of global items from McDonald's locations worldwide. So they'll pick like 10 different items from around the world and then serve those things, and it changes every month.
Yeah.
So actually the things I just went through were the list of items that were from November to February this year. So those were but let's see what this guy had that time. Bro, already. That's the time where we're going to be ending soon. I'm sorry, guys. It's a busy day. Okay. Bro, I have like a weird feeling in my throat.
Me too, bro.
Me too, bro.
No, I'll be serious. I've been feeling like weird all day.
It's 6,000 square feet. I'm just trying to get to the items they got, or he got there. Okay. So here's the menu when he got there. This is completely different. The Benedict Bagel from the UK, which is Eggs Benedict on a fucking cool ass looking little bagel, and it's a breakfast sandwich.
That sounds fucking delicious.
Onion rings from the UK.
What's so different?
Onion rings. McDonald's onion rings. When have you had McDonald's onion rings?
But onion rings, they're
I
just
know it's
onion
not
rings.
the item that's crazy, but it's the fact that it's a McDonald's
Yeah.
blank insert here. There's the Compal double crispy chicken burger. Chicken burger. Chicken burger.
Sounds
If you
good.
know, you know. Donuts. See, yeah, these are from Canada. I think Canada has been testing the donut shit for a while. Aussie Angus burger. Bro, they be fucking with the UK a lot. That's from the UK too. McPops again. McPlant. Oh no. You know what that is.
Yeah.
It's a basic ass cheeseburger, but it's
Vegan.
not a burger. That's interesting, bro. All right. Last thing about McDonald's, and then we'll move on. And I'm about to set a new timer for like 5 minutes to get through the rest of what I want to talk about. I think we've done this before too. I don't know what my obsession with McDonald's is. 10 craziest McDonald's
Items
items
on the menu
from around the world.
from around the world. It's a dogfish sandwich.
No way, bro. No way, bro.
What?
Okay. Maltesers McFlurry. To Australians, McDonald's is known primarily as Macca's. Macca's. The Macca's McFlurry is just what you think. Creamy, soft serve. Gets the... Bro. What?
Not a macaroon?
It just went into ... mode.
What the fuck?
What? Why does
Check
it
out
say
the
it's just
Scheuneman
what you would think? I don't know what Maca
Brand.com
is.
website.
Bro, chill.
He said, bro, chill.
Chicken McDo with spaghetti. Chicken McDo with spaghetti. The
You're getting a phone
Filipinos
call.
have come up with a very odd concept, combining fried chicken with rice or spaghetti.
A McPhilly?
That's at McDonald's, bro.
Bro, I eat spaghetti on a taco shell.
Soft or hard?
Soft.
Yeah.
Ever since they did that shit on iCarly, bro.
You can do that at Piata.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they do burritos now, and you can just shove pasta in there. It's either really good or completely god awful.
Do they fucking cook it, though?
Yeah, like
I can't. No.
Bro, see, it sounds good on paper, but sometimes Piata just lets you the fuck down. Because like one time, so Piata will make you a wrap,
Yeah.
and part of the filling can be noodles of like any kind or whatever, and then you get like a protein and some veggies and sauce. Now it sounds good, but sometimes if they make it wrong, dude, it's so fucking hideous. Like it's like one time they were like out of the meat that I wanted, so I got like some kind of spaghetti noodle with like pasta Diablo sauce, which is like a creamy, somewhat spicy sauce with calamari and like some other veggies and some shit like that. It took like 10 minutes for it to be just so disgusting. But I had it one time on a date and it was really good. I don't know.
I don't know.
Mick Lobster.
Ew, no.
Ew, no.
Not from McDonald's.
That's right. But, bro, what did we say about Tokyo?
I know. Maybe in Tokyo.
McLobster. Canada, probably the fanciest thing you could
Canada.
ever hope to order from a McDonald's. The McLobster is served in a hot dog bun with a lobster sauce. Bro, so it's this lobster roll. Twisty pasta breakfast from India. Mashed potato burger. Hell no. Spinach and Parmesan nuggets.
Ew.
A bacon roll.
That sounds good.
No way. Big spicy peanut wrap. There's bubblegum squash McFlurry? Question mark?
Yeah, question mark?
McChoco potato? Okay, what is this? You may have heard of people dipping McDonald's fries in a milkshake, but Japan has taken it one step further. They sell fries covered in... Okay, we're going to click this link.
Chocolate?
Sounds like it, bro. You're a genius. The McCurry pan? Hold on. Let's start with one thing. Bro, so many ads. Look at this shit, bro. You got to put a picture of this. What the fuck is that?
I mean, curry pan.
That looks nuts, dude. It looks like the thing you're eating it out of is also edible. McDonald's restaurants in India tailor to local tastes, which is why many of their items are vegetarian. The McCurry pan is a curried vegetable pie, which is one of the original items from the fast food chain's first vegetarian restaurants.
Mm.
Pineapple Oreo McFlurry, mashed potato burger. Although mashed potato and meat is a rather common and tasty dish, we're not so sure about it being in a burger. As part of China's Manly Man campaign, it is served with bacon, lettuce, and a dollop of mashed potato. Ooh.
Sounds good.
Okay, we're reading about the McChoco potato and then we're stopping. Oh,
The taco.
it's just French fries drizzled in like hot chocolate drizzling and hot white chocolate drizzling. That actually don't look bad, dog. High.
No, that is not.
High as fuck.
That looks good as fuck. I'd use more fucking drizzle salt.
Bro, you know you're looking like a mess after that.
Oh, bro, you're definitely fucking that shit up.
If you, bro, going to their high, bro.
You're definitely leaving with some icy.
If they would only just make a McDonald's that was what I thought the Chicago one was, where it's everything from around the world, and you just go there blitzkrieged out of your mind.
Let me try it all.
Bro, dude, I would order so much food, bro. You
Me
couldn't
too.
stop me. You could not
Probably
stop me.
sweets. A lot more sweets.
Those chocolate fries with the fucking...
I'd
I'd be like, fuck it, I will take a mashed potato burger with a lobster roll.
a lobster
Oh my
roll is
God.
crazy,
I
bro.
love lobster rolls.
I did from
getting
McDonald's.
hungry. All right,
All right.
5 minutes, and then we got 5 minutes to
I
finish
said
off
that
everything
10 minutes
else.
ago.
It's not 10 minutes ago, you little lazy bitch. Anyway,
You want
fucking. So last week we talked about Strangers, the
Yeah,
movie.
the movie,
They're
yeah.
making a new one. All right, I have another movie for you guys. I'm interested in this one. It sounds kind of creepy though. It's another horror movie. This one is called Late Night with the Devil.
Ah.
Now, what do you think Late Night with the Devil is, Marquise? I want to hear your
late night and the
your.
devil comes up.
I want to hear your the synopsis of the movie you know nothing about just by the title. Go. Late Night.
It's
with the
about
Devil.
a female that goes to a party or some
party?
event, ends up getting into some shit that leaves her conflicted with a person.
What's she conflicted about?
This person doing some hindrance, what's that fucking word?
Heinous.
Heinous shit. And that's the devil.
Horrendous is probably what you meant. To
Well,
say.
I don't even know. Yeah. Yes. Well,
how'd you know? How'd you know it was a party? What's happening at the party?
Well, I could see it being like one of those type of movies where like someone goes out, does something, and then all of a sudden it's some crazy shit because
Like super bad, kind of.
yeah, super bad. No, that's different. No, but she gets into some shit, and then it's the devil, and she meets. I don't know. She meets the devil.
Like she goes to a party and starts like hooking up with some guy, and it's the devil.
Yeah.
All right. I was gonna ask you where the devil plays in, but apparently the devil plays in the hookup. And then what happens after they hook up? I don't know how you know so much about the movie, bro.
Gobbles her down like the Teeth movie,
Oh my God! Don't make me start talking about the Teeth movie, bro.
I don't know.
Quick synopsis of the Teeth movie, and this is pretty much the whole movie. Girl has teeth in vagina. Go.
So she tries to fuck and then bites a dick off, right?
The devil or the girl?
Oh, the girl with the teeth. I
Bro,
thought we were talking about
you're a girl with some balls if you're biting the devil's cock off. That's wild. Really quick question, ADHD, but fuck it, it's the Scheuneman show.
Yeah.
In Teeth, the movie where the girl has teeth in her vagina for some reason, did those teeth like they could bite and shit, but did they have a mind of their own, or did she have complete control of them? Because I think at first she was like super frightened by them, and I think one time they did some shit she didn't want them to do. Like I think her boyfriend was like fingering her, and she nipped his finger.
Yeah.
And then, but one time I know she was in the woods, and like I think there was like a weird like rapey guy, and she bit his dick off. But at the same time, the whole thing of the
Bro,
horror movie is that like
once you said it, just imagine like once she bites the dick off, the head of the cock is just sitting inside
I
her,
think you see it pop out of her.
and it just
Yeah, it spits it out. Oh my god, dude. So yeah, that's teeth. Okay, so that's what you think the Late Night with the Devil is?
yeah, man.
You want to hear what it really is?
Yeah, what's it about?
All right. So Late Night with the Devil is a movie where this like, and I've never seen it. I've just watched the trailer, which I hate. See, there's a I learned all of this about from the trailer, and that's why they suck. So listen to this. The movie is a guy who hosts a late night television show.
Okay.
Is trying to make it big as the host of this late night television show. It seems as though the late night television show is not doing super great. And so he's like, I gotta get something big. I gotta be the next big interview. I gotta have a crazy guest. And so, but it's on like fucking live television, late night, like Conan type shit. But he's not as big as Conan, but he wants to be as big as Conan. So he's like, who can I have on? He figures out a guest to have on, and he's like keeping it low from everybody at the channel until like the last second. And he's like, all right, guys, this is gonna be crazy. We're gonna have this girl that's possessed by the devil, and we're gonna do a live television exorcism in front of the studio audience and on TV. And everybody's freaking out. They're like, well, you can't do that. That's so bad. What if something could happen? He's like, it's going to be fine. We're going to get views. It's going to be crazy. Let's go. And so they have this girl come on, and the like priest that was able to like get her under control. And it seems as though like this girl kind of has some notoriety because like she probably went like viral or people knew about her possession, and then they were able to kind of calm the demon down. The weird thing is like there's a part in the trailer where he's talking to the girl that's gonna like bring the girl out with her about like, you know, the interview and everything, and she's like, I'm just hoping everything goes well because lately it had a little more control over her or whatever. So it seems like they like kind of got the devil out, but kind of kept it in because I guess it's kind of cool to have a possessed kid.
I guess.
But at the same time, it also seems where I'm confused is I don't know if the interview on live TV was supposed to be a live TV exorcism to get it out, or I think they actually just wanted to talk to the demon and interview the demon. So pretty much the kid comes on to the live TV interview, and then the demon comes out and starts going crazy and things go haywire, and I think like probably based on what the trailer looked like, everybody dies at the end.
Jesus.
Or like the
Even
demon inside of her brings upon the apocalypse by using the stage that it has in front of it and talking to the TV, and the camera is like, I am the Satan.
Oh my
but
gosh.
That's what Late Night of the Devil is.
Late Night.
Late Night with the Devil or
With
whatever.
the devil.
Looks like a kind of interesting movie, but also it's in the headlines right now because it got on its first week, its sales were actually $666,000. 666.
Oh yeah. Satan's numbers.
People were saying
Devil's
that,
numbers.
but at the same time, I'm like, that can't be true, bro. Because it was probably that at some point, but then like
Now
the
it's
next
up.
morning, it was like 668. You know, but
Yeah.
shit, dog. We can't even talk about Baltimore now.
Oh, Baltimore and the bridge.
R.I.P. to those people. I don't think they ever were able to find them.
It's crazy, man.
But like, what was that guy doing?
It said the ship lost power twice.
Lost power? Like the controls weren't doing nothing?
Didn't.
Bro,
You can
imagine.
see the lights turn off and on twice, like both times.
Imagine being the captain of that ship and you see.
Shitting bricks.
Do you think he thought he might be able to scrape by, or do you think he was like, fuck, the bridge is
definitely a thought in his mind that once he hit it, it probably wouldn't do anything. You know.
No, I meant more like, do you think that he thought he might fit under it?
Oh yeah, it wasn't the sense of him not fitting under. It was him losing power, and he ran into the pole. It just stirred the wrong way.
I thought him just literally going under it at all hit it and like brought it down that way. I didn't think he hit the pole.
Yeah, you hit the whole like where
Support
the bridge,
beam?
yeah, that goes in the water.
Oh, I thought what happened was he was going under the bridge, thinking either losing control or thinking he could fit, and then the top like shipping containers just took
You not
out.
seen the video?
What? No,
Oh, that's why. Okay. You gotta watch the video. We'll watch the video.
that's crazy.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy because it
It's
just
actually
stumbles.
it's horrible that people like are suffering from this, but it's actually you could almost say like it's really a blessing that there were only like 6 people driving on it.
Still, yeah.
It could have been so like it's horrible, and any lives being put in danger or hurt
It's a
or
long
lost
ass bridge.
is obviously awful. But like, do you know how busy bridges can be?
Oh yeah.
That could have been like,
Catastrophic.
I mean, it was catastrophic, but yeah, like,
Yeah.
dude, that's
It
insane.
was. Yeah.
Yeah, guys. We hope you enjoyed this week's episode.
Yeah.
We'll be back to, I mean, damn near as the regular time, so it's not too much different. But as you can see, we're chilling on the couch to avoid as much setup. But we'll be back into our regular setting next week. And
It's good to
sorry about the late episode last week, but now you guys know that expect to start seeing us on other platforms. I'm going to attempt to have
Yum.
this episode you're watching now, if you would prefer to be watching it on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. I think that we'll be able to get those episodes, this
That's what you
episode,
could look.
and the ones going forward out on those platforms. So, sweet news.
You could see like how many users on each platform and then go from there.
Well, I've had a couple people. It's just good to be spread out like that, and then also I've had a couple people be like, "I would watch your show if you were on Spotify or if you were on Apple Podcasts." It's like, bro,
Yeah, I've had that
it's
too.
so hard
They're
for
like,
you to
"Wait, you're
search it
not
on YouTube.
Spotify, bro. If you were on Spotify, I'd watch you, bro."
And last note, and then we'll do the whole channel, Scheuneman website, all that. But last note, I will say, we're going to be on those platforms. Some of those platforms do support this, but as the host / co-host of the show, I'm sure Marquise can agree here. The full experience of the Scheuneman Show, our home base will always be YouTube / where you can get a video of it. Obviously, the podcast works just fine with it as an audio show, but we do include a visual aspect of the show. So if you're ever wondering, where does the creator of the podcast recommend I watch this? YouTube.
YouTube.
Because that'll be 4K, that'll be video, all the pictures, all the little visual gags. Like, I'm sure if you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts, you don't know that I've been holding Marquise's cock and balls for the last 40 minutes. But
No, you don't. But now you do.
now you do. Love you. Ciao. Check out Scheuneman Brand website, ScheunemanBrand.com. Follow us on Instagram at Scheuneman Brand. Follow us on TikTok at Scheuneman. Get yourself something nice. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hug your mother. Kiss your father.
And always.
Love you.
Ciao.